meditation techniques so that you can very quickly meditate. Might be good to get out a little pen and paper, and whatever you hear or your very first thoughts, write them down. And this will give you an idea of what spirit wants you to hear. So if you're wanting to have the answer to a certain question, you might want to have it in your mind before you start your meditation, or you can add it later if you want, if you think of it later, if you have a question. If you have no question, just write down what you hear or feel or are thinking right after you get into a meditative state. The first thing, find some sort of thing, sound that resonates with you. I like my crystal singing bowl. If that doesn't do it for you, let's see here. Let's get my little other bowl. Okay. Oh, I don't see my other bowl. Okay, but anyway, you can use a harmonica. Okay, now no matter if that helped or not, or if you have any sort of musical instrument that you can play, the next thing would be sit in a chair, make your back straight, feel the bottom of your spine reaching toward the center of the earth. That's very grounding. And then tighten every muscle in your body at the same time. Breathe in. And then slowly release every muscle in your body as you breathe out. Okay, now pick up your pen and write what you hear or feel or see or know to be true. I'm seeing some rumbling in the street. I hope it's the No King's Day on the 18th. Let's all be there. I'm going to see if I can get there even in my wheelchair. Yeah, we don't want to have a king, do we? Republicans or Democrats, do we want a king? Because right now we're in the middle of having an authoritarian government. Someone who thinks they can tell us how to think, what we can say or not. And then with Palantir getting all of our data, I mean, we don't even know if we can leave the country without being detained if we have certain things on our phone. Is this freedom? Is this a democracy? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the streets very upset. So let's get out there and make it peaceful, but in large, large numbers. Okay, now, I hope you have had some things come in. If you have something come in, let me know. It seems like I'm emotionally devastated. I am a little perturbed. Partly that's because I have some personal things going on. having to decide whether to take another chemo treatment or not, and what kind of treatment I'm willing to go through again. So I have that on my mind very heavily. Yes, I'm pretty devastated about my own health, but I'm not devastated about the country. I do think we can rise up and that we will be heard. And I also think that some of our colleagues, well, I think on both sides we might have some articles of impeachment come up so that we can get rid of the tyranny that's happening right now. I cannot stand, I mean, I'm in Portland. I cannot stand the thought of people being killed on the street for peacefully protesting, and our protests have been very, very peaceful. But, you know, the ice lies. They pretend like it's not peaceful and they shoot people in the face with tear gas. I mean, it's not funny, it's not fun. I mean, I just can't believe that, that our government is at war with us. I mean, yeah, I'm a little devastated. Apocalyptic. Yeah, tarot ass backwards. Thank you. Yes. Um, did you hear anything? Did you see anything when you meditated? Did everyone come in time to do some meditation? I'm gonna just hit the. Yeah, I must apologize. I want to be at a higher vibration. I'm usually in a higher vibration than I am right this minute. I'm going to call in the angels, the good angels, any guides that are here. I want to call you in and let us know, is this going to pass? Yes, yes, it's going to pass. Things change. We can take heart that things change. Yes, America's war within, Joe. Um, Thank you very much, Fasad and Duga. I didn't mean to make it about me. That's why I haven't been on in the last few days because I felt pretty low energy psychically because, I feel like in America, I feel like we're being pounded from all sides. And I'm thinking, gosh, should I leave America? Um, I mean, I want to fight for our country, and of course, with my health the way it is, it might not be too smart for me to leave right now. Plus, I can't even walk right now. So, yeah, I've been inside for mainly inside for about 3 months now. July, August, September, October, almost 4 months. So, yeah, I've been inside. Um, Trying not to think too much, watching comedy on TV, trying to uplift myself in my thinking. Um, it would probably help if I would make a decision about my treatment. Thank you, Pooja. I'm happy to see you as well. Very happy to see you. And I do want to answer any political questions you might have or any personal questions you might have. Um, I was thinking for a while, can I even get into a meditative state and talk with people and help them? I have to help myself first, right? So I thought, well, let's start out with the meditation. I think we all should take 3 big, deep breaths because when we take a breath, it brings us closer to spirit. Breathe in the good and out the bad, the negative. Feel spirit and the angels close to you. Yeah, what is oh good, I feel better too. Yeah, what is on your mind? What are your questions? What are your worries? Is it the shutdown? I mean, most people aren't affected, but imagine if you want to fly, you don't even know if the air traffic controllers are there or not. I mean, I have never, oh my gosh, I have never felt this way about my country before. I feel like I'm living in Russia. Um, yeah, and I met when I was in Cambodia and Thailand and Vietnam, I met a lot of Russians, especially in Vietnam. And there was something about them. I felt like there was sort of a shield or a little bit of a hard exterior. And I'm thinking, are we going to get all bitter and angry? I mean, Americans are known to be open and happy and talkative and, you know, well, sometime the Americans overseas get drunk and have a bad rap for America. But I'm thinking, are we as America? I know we're going to change, but I don't want us to become hostile and angry. I want us to be happy and carefree like we used to be. You need a sugar mama, James? Oh my goodness. Well, I do psychic work. Yeah, I do psychic work. I've been doing it forever, as far as I can remember, maybe since I was 4. I got away from it at times for sure, away from the tarot cards because, people look at you like you're sinning. When I was younger, people in church thought that tarot cards were evil. But really, they're just a tool for personal growth. They're lovely and they've helped me a lot. And I'm usually happier than I am right now. But yeah, I would say I'm psychic to a certain extent. We all have psychic abilities. That's why I had everyone meditate and write down what you thought. Let's see here. I'm just looking to see if there are questions. America's War Within. Thank you. You're wishing me the best. You're emotionally devastated. I hate what our country has become. But all of us have not become the way Trump is acting. I mean, we're not all. And I think that many people who have loved Trump for a long time will be coming over to the side of freedom. Um, Stray kids. Hi, stray kids. Yeah, what do you think about the zip tying of children? I mean, there are so many things going on right now, but I do think that things will improve once the Epstein files are released. And I think it's going to be within 2 weeks because I don't think the shutdown is going to last more than a month. Um, and when it ends, they're going to get the person from Arizona. They're going to get her checked in. What do you call it? Not checked in, but they're going to confirm her. And she already won. And when the Republicans win, oh, they get them confirmed right away. But since it's a Democrat, oh my goodness, all this anti-Democrat. It's funny. We're the party that really cares about people and really want to help people, and yet we're being demonized. We're even told that we're in a excuse me. We're even told that we're in some sort of group that is now a terrorist group, and yet it isn't even a group. I mean, oh my goodness, anti-fascist. Yeah, if there's a group, I'll join. Um, Maybe people don't know what fascism means. I mean, we all went to school, right? I mean, fascism, do we want to be told by a dictator what to do or by a king? Do we want to keep our freedom? Um, Mr. Parham, well, I can speak a little Farsi. I'm not sure what you're writing there, But yeah, I lived in Iran for a couple of years. Yeah, tell me in English if you know. Apocalyptic, yes, apocalyptic. But things will change. And I do believe once the Epstein files drop, that a lot of people on the right will come and join with us in not wanting a king. Um, let's all raise our vibration and know that this is going to pass. This too shall pass. I love you guys. Um, Tarot isn't bad. They are just a reflection of our mindset. You know, I've just learned so much from the tarot. I've learned so much about forgiveness. Yes, you can ask Pooja. For so much about forgiveness, so much about letting go. I think forgiveness and letting go sort of are connected in some way. And it's so freeing. And not to be angry. I don't want to be angry because that attaches you to what you're angry with. So I don't want to be angry. Yes, you can ask. What energies surround you and are you safe? Oh, well, I see a beautiful energy around you for sure. Are you going to be safe? Let's see what the cards are going to say about that. I've had a lot of I've had a lot of paperwork to do lately, so I have stacks of things. And my little cards are hidden. Let's see. You feel like your grandmother is evil and she never sends good intentions to you. Well, if you feel evil around you, please let it go. Let it go. Here, I'm going to attach this phone so that I can read the cards more easily. Oh, I've also been working with my hearing because on top of everything else, I'm losing my hearing. Not good. But I did find some hearing aids that I think might work. So that's on a good note. Okay, your grandmother. Why does she not send good intentions to you? Maybe she's not a good person. I mean, our family, we don't have to get along with our family. And our families are not always our friends. And sometimes our friends are our family. She's into black magic. Well, I would steer clear. Black magic. I mean, I don't believe that black magic can touch me because I'm at a much higher vibration than anyone who's working with black magic. Keep your vibration high and steer clear if you can. Okay, now Pusha, let me see. What is around you is, it looks like you're a generous person and you're going to be gaining financially. Um, give and take. There is give and take. When you get money, it's good to give some away to help people. The energy around you is strong. And Brandon, what's ahead for you in the next few months? What's ahead, Brandon? Let me just shuffle these huge cards. I need bigger hands for me, but they're my oldest deck, and I love them. Okay, for you in the next month, you're going to have some self-control. Um, if you are temperate in your actions, if you get enough sleep, if you don't drink too much, if you don't smoke too much, if you keep your life on an even keel, you will get things done. So just beware of any sort of addiction, anything like that. And then you'll be doing very well. Um, yeah, you're going to have opportunities ahead, emotional opportunities, love. Let's see, did I miss a question? Yeah, Pooja, we can't take money with us, so I feel sorry for your grandma. Just like I feel sorry for Trump. He's trying to get into heaven, and there's something in the Bible about it being harder for a rich man to get into heaven than a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Yeah, what about love? What about love, Pooja? Hmm. It looks like someone who is financially stable and successful and a leader is going to come into your um, life, and he's a very loyal person. Let me see if I see marriage. Um, I see a journey. Um, it looks like you're having some problems now and feeling a bit overwhelmed, but those problems will soon be resolved. So send any worry you have over your shoulder. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I had a person tell me one time, a Frenchman, when I was in Cambodia, he said, just throw your problems over your shoulder and behind the gate and lock the gate. I love that. And then you'll be more open to being able to meet that person and have it lead to marriage. Um, does anyone else have questions? Because I feel like we're having a whole session here, Pooja. I love you though. Love you very much. But if you want more details on your reading, um, yeah, book a reading with me. Are you dealing with ups and downs? I mean, you must know if you're dealing with ups and downs in your relationship. Zoe, I want to answer your question, but it's in a different language. Do you have English? Or can you translate your question into English? Oh, thank you, Pooja. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's one of the things I learned um, from the tarot is that everyone, we're all on this fool's journey. Um, we start at the beginning and we go up and down and up and down. And then we come back to the beginning of the fool's journey after we finish a journey. We keep going through these cycles. And everyone, I'm telling you, everyone has ups and downs. That's one of the things that I learn about from the tarot is how to accept that we are not the only ones having problems. Okay? Thank you, Pooja. That's very nice of you. Very nice. I appreciate that. You make me want to come on more often, which I do. Um, okay. I'm looking at a group reading for us. The moon. Things are hidden now. People are disillusioned. We're going through pain. Some people are feeling anguish. I mean, think of the people that have been deported. Even American citizens have been deported. Okay, a revelation is coming, a judgment. And we're going to have to forgive. Forgiveness is key. Even if you think a person doesn't deserve to be forgiven, what is true that when we forgive, we free ourselves from that attachment. It's sort of like a Buddhist thing. I love the Buddhists. Okay, and after all the grieving and the pain and the judgment comes success. I mean, that is the Nine of Cups. That's a lot of emotions coming out. Good, good emotions. We're going to come through this, guys. We're going to come through this. Thank you, Pooja. You are so sweet. I'm going to get off, but I appreciate all of you. And if something comes up that I feel like I need to say to you, or that you need to hear, or that I just feel I need to say, I will come on as soon as possible. It might even be today. I'm going to look at a little more news, see what's happening with the frogs. The frogs in Portland. Oh gosh, it makes me want to get a blow up Halloween costume and join them, honestly. They even have one that's an octopus. Oh my goodness. Roberto, good afternoon. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Roberto, Nita. Yes, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And I want everybody to not be afraid to speak up, but at the same time to keep safe. It might be good to be on the edges of the protests so you can get away in case they start saying it's a riot when it's not really a riot. I don't want you to get tear gassed and all that. So just try to stay, but keep your distance from ICE if you're, you know, if you're protesting around ICE. Will universe grant my manifestation, and if so, when? Well, I can't tell you when, but I can tell you that the universe hears us. We put up our hands, we give our gratitudes for what we do have, and we let in the manifestation. It has to do with openness. Be very open to the manifestation of a good, clean government and good health, whatever it is you want to manifest. Be very, very open. First of all, though, be grateful for what we do have, okay? Be grateful. That's very key to getting your manifestations answered. As far as when, the universe has its own timing. I can't tell you that. I'm going to say adios for the moment. And as I say, I do love you guys. And I will see you very soon, okay?